sports.
Ugh.
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I forgot they got Marcel Reed.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Moss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to pass, it's Reed. Seems it complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Give me that. Let's go.
And the ball is intercepted. Trying to take it back. Smashes through the tackle. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive in the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The RPO fire complete to the left. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Takes the easy one to the back.
Hey.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They're trying to get to it.
Like, what?
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Moving out of the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Running it back, it's Bowen.
So slow. Everything so slow.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fast motion from the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The Sooners with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Pulls and fires complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Oh my gosh, get the ball.
Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's their 2nd fumble on 2 possessions. My goodness, we want to come out and establish the run and get that part of the game going, but you didn't think you had to coach ball security. That's day 1. That's That's elementary school.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
learn how to cover the points of the football,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
got to do a better job taking care of the
Go
football.
ahead, tip. Go ahead, tip.
They'll throw it on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pocket starts to collapse.
Wow, look at
And the
everybody.
pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got the quick pass.
No way, gang.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Texas A&M going up tempo. He's going to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. The throw, complete in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Yep. What a game. Defensive play.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense, phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Finds his man, it's Burks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Catch in the middle, it's Burks.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
On the option. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And on third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Trying to barge in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up 2nd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Baby.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Finally, we finally get some points on the board. The defense has been dominating the day. Unbelievable job. 3 quarters of shutout football. Now finally some points on the board. Let's see where this goes now once you've created some momentum.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. How about this? These guys are going for 2. The back goes in motion. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Moves around to clear up the vision. He chucks one out to the right.
Okay.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
He has the first and still on his feet. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And listen, the QB gave everything he had, right? He tried to get the first down. He even laid out. He wasn't worried about getting whacked. He tried to get the first down. Good effort, but just comes up a little bit short.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Yeah, and he's done a great job all game long, making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull it and continue to keep drives alive. He's continuing to make the right decision time and time again.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
That keeps the score. Oklahoma 6, Texas A&M 0.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Buys a little time with his feet. Keeps the legs moving. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Coming after him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb, but they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off a ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Just taking what the defense give us. We would do that. The whole entire game. And guess what? We'll win. At least let's do that. Can you see pressure? Hursh? Can you see pressure? Hursh? I can't see pressure, so I can't see Hursh.